TheKnowPlanet presents Top 5 TV shows that were rejected by networks. We all have heard of the phrase failure is a stepping stone to success. For TV shows, it's more like rejection is the pathway to success, and the phrase can be considered particularly true for these top 5 shows. These shows, which went on to become interesting, had earlier failed to impress the channels. Ironically, their unique concept and pilot episode did not get a thumbs up in the first go by the networks that brings these series to you. These TV show creators faced rejection from at least one network before their series found a home. Here are top 5 popular TV shows that major networks passed on picking up. Number 5. The Walking Dead. In late 2000s, the networks had a concern that the zombie-themed drama would be too violent. The Walking Dead is a type of series that has people talking and debating whether they watch it or not. Gail Ann Hurd picked up Robert Kirkman's comic series with the intention of turning it into a TV drama and pitched it to NBC and HBO in the early stages. While both networks were intrigued by the story, they were concerned about the amount of violence and gore that the viewers would face with. Hurd refused to budge on that part of The Walking Dead and believed that blood and guts were part of the zombie package. In the meanwhile, AMC stepped in and agreed to air the series. And now, though it's violent and sometimes traumatizing, it hasn't stopped many of us for tuning in for more. Number 4. House of Cards. The series that deals with themes of ruthless pragmatism, manipulation, and power. It is the first original online-only web television series to receive major Emmy nominations. Every year, we wait for the new season to drop before spending a weekend binge-watching. The David Fincher and Beau William Hem drama helped Netflix to be a real player in the original programming space. But before it landed there, the series creators pitched it to several other networks including HBO, AMC, and Showtime. Other networks too did show interest in House of Cards, but none of them were as enthusiastic as Netflix, which paid a high price to secure the series and their chance at a high-profile program. We bet that all the networks that lost out on it wish they had tried a little harder to back the show. Number 3. Mad Men. In 2007, AMC premiered a new original series set in the 1960s, and thus raised the bar for all future television dramas. The plot focuses on the business of the agencies as well as the personal lives of the characters. And for 7 seasons, we were in love-hate relationship with the womanizing, heart-drinking, brilliant ad man Don Draper. Before Mad Men was a hit, the series creator Matthew Weiner was just another ambitious writer looking for someone to give him a shot. He originally approached HBO, who weren't interested. Luckily, AMC was on the hunt for a great idea and they saw real potential in Venus. Later, as fate may have it, it was Mad Men that became HBO's first real competition for cutting-edge drama in years. Number 2. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is the story of Walter White, a struggling high school chemistry teacher diagnosed with lung cancer, together with his former student Jesse Pinkman. White turns to a life of crime by producing and selling crystallized meth to secure his family's financial future before he dies. With this storyline, it definitely went on to be one of the gripping TV shows. And its stars, Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, dominated the awards with their powerful performances. Before Breaking Bad originally aired on AMC's network, its creator Vince Gilligan had another network in mind for distribution. He pitched the concept to HBO in a session that he later described as the worst meeting he ever had. Luckily for Gilligan, AMC was looking for a new idea and the rest we know was history. We are now getting at number 1. Can you take a wild guess? Well, it's Stranger Things. Never Give Up can be completely associated with this TV show. If sources are to be believed, this TV show was rejected by more than 15 networks. By now, almost everyone who's heard of Netflix knows about Stranger Things. Launched in July 2016, it became the summer hit and left fans wanting for more. Since its debut, Stranger Things has been showered with accolades. But before the series found a home at Netflix, its twin creators Matt and Ross Duffer struggled to find a network that would take a chance on it. The Duffer brothers pitched Stranger Things to more than 15 networks and not a single one was interested. Some networks even told the duo that a series starring kids wouldn't work in a show geared towards adults. As fate may have it, the Duffer brothers knew their story well enough to stick firm, and their vision for the series ultimately prevailed. Now, it's impossible to imagine our lives without Lucas, Dustin, Mike, and Eleven, and it's hard to believe that anyone would have passed on a series that is so classic. Please do subscribe, folks, and don't forget to like, comment, and share.